Hello learners, welcome to the BA Second Year class of English again. So we were doing the poem Thoughts in a Garden by Andrew Marvell. We have just done a text reading of the poem, and in today's video we're going to talk about its content and the theme. In the first stanza, the speaker criticizes man who uselessly feels happy by putting a garland of a few leaves and believing that they have achieved some great victory, prestige and reward for their all labors. But in fact, what does he say? He says that the true and complete pleasure lies in the complete garland of repose, the garland of calm and peace in the nature. And then in the second stanza, he personifies quietness and innocence, and he addresses them saying that he has at least found peace and innocence, quietness and innocence in nature after losing his time in man's company. Then he calls the trees amorous, that means sexually playful and powerful, and expressing such an odd emotion and attachment with trees, he criticizes lovers for cutting the barks of trees to write their beloved's name on them. So he is very skeptic about the lovers who cut the branches of the barks of the trees to write their beloved's names. In the fourth stanza, he claims that when man's heart of love and youth, when men's passions of love and youth are finished, they turn to nature. So ultimately, what provides them with peace and calm is the company of nature. So they should not cut the barks of the trees for their passions of the heat, to satisfy the heat and the passion of their love. And according to the speaker, even the gods did this. Ultimately, they found peace and calm and the eternal satisfaction in nature. And he gives the Greek allusions, the Greek examples of the god Apollo and god Pan, who changed their lovers into trees. And in the second part of the poem, in stanza 3 to 7, the speaker develops his arguments and opinions about the nature. And in the fifth stanza, he presents a very sensuous description about the physical pleasure he gets in the company of nature. So the poet seems to be sitting in a garden, and he is mesmerized and bewildered by the sensuous imagery, the images of the ripe mangoes, apples, vines and the melons rolling down his feet. So all the sensuous images have made him bewildered, and he is so much amazed, and he is so much lost in the sensuous and physical pleasure in the garden and in the company of nature. So enough for today. The half of the poem is done. We'll do the last part of the poem in the next class. Please go through it again. Thank you.